Devin Haney smokes VASILY Lomachenko. Lomachenko looked terrible. That's to Shakur Stevenson. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. 2023 is about to be a phenomenal year. Shakur Stevenson did an interview, and he talked about a potential fight with Devin Haney, Lomachenko, and just his overall thoughts on Lomachenko. He did an interview with Ringside Views. Shakur says, and I quote, "I think Devin Haney smokes him. He probably jabs him all night, moves and right hands. He's going to outbox VASILY Lomachenko. I just think that Devin is too big and too fast." Shakur continued by saying, "Lomachenko is too small for 135 pounds at this point, I feel like. And he's getting older. In his last fight, he looked terrible to me," end quote. Now, old media is not going to like that. Shakur Stevenson, who sparred with Lomachenko, says that basically he's too light and he's going to get smoked by Devin Haney. Listen, my thing is this. I agree with most of what Shakur's saying, but I'm not letting Lomachenko off the hook. The thing I definitely disagree with that Shakur said is, quote, "Lomachenko is too small for 35. I don't buy that. I don't subscribe to that. And I don't see that. Reason being, people keep saying that. And I think Bob Arum kind of started this because like Bob Arum, that's his fighter. So he's going to talk him up, and he was saying he's the new Muhammad Ali and all this garbage. He's not. He's nothing like Muhammad Ali. He's Tatiana Ali from Fresh Prince. He's all right. He's cool, but he's not no Muhammad Ali. So Lomachenko, Bob Arum said, oh, he's really a true featherweight and this and that. Look it up. Before Lomachenko turned pro, before he ever had his first official pro fight, he fought over 130 pounds. I want to say 131 to 133. So what Top Rank does often is they get fighters to start at a lighter weight and cut more weight than they probably should and campaign at a lower weight class to start out. And then you look at them and they're way too big for that particular division. Plus, if you got some skills, now you're too big for the other people in that weight class, plus you're skilled. Like, look at Shakur Stevenson. You look at him, there's pictures of him recent pictures with him and Big Baby Anderson, Jared Anderson, and he don't look mad smaller. He looked like he got some size to him, but this is a guy who was at featherweight. He was at featherweight, and I'm wondering how he was even making featherweight. In his last fight at 130, he missed weight. So he probably could have came in the game from the Olympics at 130 and then just been now moving to 35. But Top Rank put him at 126, or that's where they put him at that specific space of time. And then as soon as he beat Joet Gonzalez, he moved up. Immediately not one title defense. And it's not just Shakur. The same could be said for Lomachenko. When Lomachenko was fighting at featherweight, he was way, way bigger than majority of the people he was fighting. Just look at him in the face-offs. That's all you got to do. Google it, right? So Lomachenko fought over 130 pounds before he was officially a pro, and now he's just now fighting at lightweight, but they had him at 126. Same thing with Mikey Garcia. They had him real light, and then he eventually fought Errol Spence and Jesse Vargas and whatnot at 147. So that's just the reality of it. So I don't subscribe to this whole Lomachenko's too light. I think Lomachenko is who he is, and his style is why he's regressed, because that's not the type of style. Guys that are like not cognizant of the fundamentals and they're more like athleticism and pizzazz and flash and panache, that doesn't last usually in the sport of boxing. The reason why Floyd is the GOAT, Floyd Mayweather, is because Mayweather was cultivated in boxing. His uncles, his dad, he's been around boxing. He's been in the boxing gym his whole life. He had fundamentals. If you listen to another one of my favorite all-time athletes, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, the Black Mamba, he tells you, he says a lot of guys were bigger, faster, more explosive, taller, stronger, and I couldn't catch up to them that way. So I had to hone in on the fundamentals. The fundamentals is how I started lapping guys, because my game was concentrated on, if I was all my weaknesses, like, oh, I wasn't a good perimeter shooter. 6 months, he worked on that, right? So it's all about the fundamentals, and boxing is no different. The guys who have technical ability, offense and defense, counterpunchers, guys like that who think it's a thinking man's game, they usually have longer careers. Juan Manuel Marquez, a counterpuncher, knocked out Pacquiao. He's like 40, 41 years old. Floyd Mayweather, he's beating Canelo when he's 36, 37, and Canelo's only 23 and much bigger. The reason why Lomachenko's looking like Lomachenko is because his style, and as you've been through, he's had a bunch of amateur fights, he's had some pro fights, wear and tear in his body, but he just doesn't have the style to beat bigger guys because of how he's fighting. Floyd fought bigger guys all the time. And see, the reason I gotta create this distinction is because people were saying that Floyd would lose to Lomachenko, and now old media is trying to switch it and have a safe place to land for Lomachenko, because just like all the old media fighters, they prop him up, put him on all the pound for pound lists immediately. Meanwhile, they won't put Devin Haney, Jermell Charlo, Shakur Stevenson, Andre Ward. They won't put these black fighters on the pound for pound list, or they're hesitant to put Lomachenko and Triple G and things at number one. And then when they start showing signs of regression, they come with the comfort food, and they want to, put them in the boxing hospice and find a safe place for them to land and come up with all these excuses as to why they look like that. But meanwhile, I've told you the same thing about Lomachenko since the beginning. He's a good fighter, respect to him, but he doesn't have an unbeatable style. And that's evident because he's been beat multiple times and arguably lost his last fight. That's why Shakur is probably saying he looked terrible. And he doesn't even have 20 fights, and he really should have 3 losses. So that's just the reality of it. Let me know what you guys think of Shakur Stevenson. I agree with the other stuff. I would definitely favor Devin Haney to beat Lomachenko. And, I'm not going to make no excuses either. If Devin Haney beats him, blazes him, it's just what it is. He was better than Lomachenko. And old media is not going to like that. Subscribe to the channel, the best in the business. I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.